Road shoulders are a very important part of the roadway. They provide side support to the pavement and help drain water away from the pavement surface. They also serve as a safe area for emergency use by vehicles. The edge of the shoulder must be level with the pavement, and its cross slope must be steeper than the pavement cross slope. Otherwise, water will not drain easily from the roadway. Repairs are necessary when the shoulder drops off more than 5 centimeters. The shoulder is very rough, with many ruts and depressions. The shoulder has eroded, with cuts and gullies, and where there is not enough material left on the shoulder to permit reshaping. New material must be added to restore the shoulder to its original shape and slope. This operation is called replenishing. The best time to perform this work is immediately after it rains. The material will be moist, making it easy to cut, reshape, and compact properly. If necessary, schedule cleaning and reshaping of the ditches during the shoulder replenishing operation. Good drainage is essential for a long-lasting repair. For more information, refer to the IRF videotape on cleaning ditches. You will need the proper equipment to do this operation. A motor grader to blade and spread the material. A rubber-tired roller to compact the shoulder surface. Dump trucks to haul the additional material to the work area. A water truck to dampen the shoulder surface if the weather is dry. A camber board to check the shoulder cross slope, and stiff brooms, shovels, pickaxes, rakes, and a wheelbarrow to clean the debris and excess materials. Before starting the work, determine the amount of additional material needed and the supply source. You will also need a front-end loader to load the additional material onto dump trucks. Keep a loose stockpile in front of the loader at all times to make loading easier. In addition to the proper equipment, you will need granular material which has been approved by the maintenance engineer. This material includes the correct proportion of coarse and fine particles which are well mixed. It can be provided from natural sources or from processing plants. Also, you will need an adequate amount of clean water for good compaction. The water supply should be as close as possible to the work site to keep the number of needed water trucks to a minimum. The basic steps for replenishing are: Step 1, place the traffic control devices. Step 2, determine and mark the limits for replenishing. Step 3, remove debris from the shoulder and the ditch. Step 4, reshape and compact the existing shoulder surface. Step 5, place the additional material. Step 6, spread the additional material. Step 7, compact the additional material. Step 8, clean up the work area. Step 9, remove the traffic control devices. Let's look at each work step in detail. Step 1, place the traffic control devices. Place the signs and cones so they can be seen by the motorists. Follow your approved traffic control procedures. Refer to the IRF videotape on traffic control for further information. Step 2. Determine and mark the limits for replenishing. Set replenishing limits according to the delivery schedule of additional material. Try to complete a given section before nightfall. Remember that it is dangerous to leave a shoulder repair unfinished during the night. Step 3. Remove debris from the shoulder and ditch. Pick up and dispose of shrubs, waste material, and large rocks. The motor grader must blade over a clean surface. Be sure to dispose of all the debris properly, so it will not mix with the new material. Step 4. Reshape and compact the existing shoulder surface. The material will be easier to cut if the shoulder surface is damp. However, if the surface is hard, use the scarifier. To reshape, set the bottom edge of the blade in front of the top edge. To obtain the proper shoulder cross slope, position the blade so that the end near the pavement is slightly higher than the other end. If the pavement cross slope is 2%, your shoulder cross slope should be 4%. Next, angle the blade so that the windrow will be formed along the pavement edge. Lean the front wheels in the same direction as the windrow to help counter the side thrust on the blade. To reshape the shoulder surface, cut and roll the shoulder material from the outside edge of the shoulder towards the edge of the pavement. Do not cut too deeply into the shoulder material. Go forward slowly in low gear, forming the windrow inside the rear tires. Never let the wheels ride on top of the windrow. Next, spread the windrow. Reverse the blade angle so that material is spread back across the shoulder at the desired slope. Spread the windrow evenly to form the proper shoulder cross slope. Now, check the shoulder cross slope. It should be steeper than the pavement cross slope. Use a camber board to measure the fall of the shoulder from the edge of the pavement to the outer edge. If the cross slope of the pavement is 2%, the shoulder cross slope should be 4%. The camber board must have the same slope that you want for your shoulder. To check the shoulder cross slope, place the camber board straight across the shoulder with its shorter end toward the pavement edge and check the bubble. If the cross slope is correct, the bubble should be centered in the camber board indicator. If the bubble is not centered, the cross slope is too steep or too flat. To correct the cross slope, blade and spread the material again. The proper cross slope is very important for good drainage. Before you compact the material, test the moisture content. Squeeze a sample in your hand. If it crumbles, it is too dry. Use the water truck to sprinkle water evenly over the shoulder surface. If the sample remains in a ball after you squeeze it, the material has the proper moisture. This will help obtain good compaction. If the sample runs out between your fingers when you squeeze it, it is too wet. Let it dry before you compact it. When you obtain the proper moisture, compact the material. A rubber-tired roller is best because it conforms to the shoulder surface and will not damage the pavement edge. Start at the outside edge of the shoulder and overlap each pass as you move toward the pavement edge. Do not run the roller on the pavement surface. This will leave the shoulder area alongside the edge without good compaction. Several passes may be necessary for full compaction. Make sure no roller impressions are visible. The existing shoulder surface must be firm before additional material is placed on top. Step 5. Place the additional material. Direct the dump trucks to unload the material in a continuous manner from the beginning of the work area, so the motor grader can spread it more easily. Step 6. Spread the additional material. Set the blade so that the bottom edge is behind the top edge. This way, the blade will drag the loose material easily. Angle the blade to spread the material. Spread material as quickly as possible before its natural moisture dries out. Do not let the material fall into a ditch and block drainage flow. After the additional material has been spread, remove any large rocks or clay lumps. The spread surface should be 3 centimeters higher than the pavement edge to allow for compaction. This is about the same thickness as the rake handle. Before you compact, check the cross slope of the shoulder surface. Step 7. Compact the additional material. Before you start, check the moisture content. Use the same test you used for checking the existing material. Be sure to add water if the material becomes too dry. Compact the additional material the same way you compacted the existing material. Remember to start on the outside edge and overlap each pass as you move toward the pavement edge. Do not run the roller on the pavement surface. Make several complete passes to fully compact the shoulder. The final surface should be smooth and even with the edge of the pavement. Step 8. Clean up the work area. Sweep loose material to the shoulder to keep the pavement clean. Step 9. Remove the traffic control devices. Make sure workers and equipment are safely away from the road before removing the devices. Remember, there are 9 steps for replenishing earth and gravel shoulders. Step 1. Place the traffic control devices. Follow approved procedures to make the worksite safe during the replenishing operation. Step 2. Determine and mark the limits for replenishing. Set your daily work limits according to the delivery of the additional material. Step 3. Remove debris from the shoulder and the ditch. The motor grader must blade over a clean surface. Step 4. Reshape and compact the existing shoulder surface. Be sure that the existing shoulder surface has the proper cross slope and is well compacted. Step 5. Place the additional material. Dump the material evenly along the work area. Step 6. Spread the additional material. Spread it as quickly as possible before it dries out. Step 7. Compact the additional material. Be sure the shoulder surface is smooth. Step 8. Clean up the work area. Make sure no loose material remains on the pavement. Step 9. Remove the traffic control devices. Pick them up in the reverse order of their placement. Keeping shoulders in good condition is an important maintenance activity. Remember that the shoulder must be level with the edge of the pavement. It must have a cross slope greater than the pavement cross slope, so water does not collect along the joint. Replenishing earth and gravel shoulders will ensure proper drainage and provide a safe place for vehicles to stop in case of emergencies.